What's up, YouTube? It's me, Evan. Today I'm going to be going through a review and comparison for the Sideshow Collectibles 1/5, I believe, Thanos statue. I think it's from their Avengers Assemble line or something. I don't collect the line. I just really like the look of this Thanos. When they originally showed the prototype pieces, they had the modern and the classic. This is the modern. When they first showed the prototypes, I couldn't believe how much better the classic one looked. I was like, I'm for sure going to get the classic one. But I waited off. I didn't pre-order it. Once the in-hand factory painted ones came in, the classic one looked nothing like the original prototype. It looked really, really not as good. So this one ended up looking better than a prototype to me. It looked way better. So I ended up picking this modern one up thanks to Sideshow points. Saved $200 on this guy. And happy to have him in my collection. There is some little flaws here and there. I'm going to go over, show you everything up close and personal. First thing I'm going to do is start from the top of the statue to the bottom. So the portraits are done excellent. Very good. The teeth are painted perfect. I love the eyes, the helmet. Comes with 2 switch outs. This one's great. Also, this one's also great. Makes him look up higher. He has red eyes. The face is a little different color too. So one's more purple, one's more blue. I like them both. It's really hard to figure out which one I want to display it with. For now, I just have this one in because he's looking straight. But if I pair him with a bigger Darkseid piece or something eventually, I'll have him look up. The gauntlet is done perfectly as well. The gems are painted really, really well. And there's a light up feature, which also works great. There's a little button on the bottom here. That's what that looks like. I don't know how well it's shown up on camera, but in real life, it looks very cool. Could have been better if I had a remote, but it ain't too hard to turn on and off. And then the shoulder pads I didn't like from the promo pics, but they don't bother me too much because they come separate. So there's a seam there. Because I normally like Thanos to have this be all one piece. Just like a Vegeta from the Saiyan saga. Or the Green Ranger. Probably Vegeta came first though. But Thanos came in the 70s, so I don't know who copied who. But I really like the look of this. It ain't so bad. The paint and musculature is very good here. This is like a gold kind of metallic paint. And there are a couple paint flaws. So right here, the paint's a little chipped. There's another little chippy right here of paint missing. It's not that bad. And then a little bubbled paint right here. The other glove is just a fist. It's done really well. The magnets aren't too strong. That's one complaint I have. It's kind of loose. But it's painted well. It has speckled wear on it in different shades. Yeah, they really must have sent this one to a good factory because the paint's really done well. The back musculature is good. I don't follow the sculptors or anything, so I don't know who sculpted this, but they did a great job. I'm really a fan of the comic versions of these characters. I like the movies, but I won't be buying any movie pieces. And the base I like a lot. He's destroyed Avengers Tower. I also have a paint flaw on this one somewhere. Just a little missing piece of paint. Like right here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. It's not that bad. There's a little shading on the boots, like wearing from him walking. I'm really happy with this piece. The size is impressive. The weight, he's not too heavy. He's like 20 pounds, which I like. I really like the way the gold gleams and shines. Now on camera it's coming up really yellow gold, but in real life it's more of a faded gold. It's not as yellow. But they did an amazing job on the teeth. Thanos is my favorite Marvel character by far. I've loved him in the comic books since the 80s. I was happy to see him in the movies, but a little disappointed what they did with him. He didn't have the power of Cosmic. There was no Mistress Death. So I like more of these comic-based versions a lot better. So definitely I can recommend this one 100%. Definitely pick it up. If you like the classic painted version or the modern version, it's up to you. I wasn't really a fan of the production version of that one, so I picked this one up. Now I'm going to come back with some size comparisons to different statues and different Thanoses. So here he is next to the 1/10 Cornucopia. I don't even know how to pronounce that statue. From their Avengers line. So 1/10 and 1/5. This is the difference if you're getting into collecting and you're new, you don't know which one to get. You can see how they compare, how much room they'll take up. I don't have a 1/4 Thanos. I got 1/10, 1/5, Bowen size, 1/6 or 1/8. I'll have them all up here. So they're basically the same exact pose, except the Cornucopia doesn't have a light up. It's not numbered either. I think it's made out of like a different material. The other one's polystone. I just don't really like the face on this one. But I thought the body and the paint was really good on this. That's why I picked it up. I'm a huge Thanos fan. I like to have my Thanos statues going up against my Darkseid statues. All right, now I'm going to bring up another comparison. So this is a Diamond Select. PVC is what it's made out of. Thanos. I think it's got to be like 1/9. I got this one to go next to the Diamond Select Darkseid. That's the same size. They look really, really good together. So, I don't know if you're a fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy comic books, but this is kind of like how he looked in there. There's a cover kind of based off this pose. He has the gauntlet too. Doesn't light up or nothing. I think it's like a cheap $20 statue or something, but it looks good. This one's actually the GameStop exclusive version. Right, on to more comparisons. These are lead statues. I don't know what scale they are, but they're made from by Eagle Moss. So this is a lead statue. This is a smaller lead statue. And then this is a lead chess piece. Since I don't have a chessboard for it, it's just going to be considered a little statue. So they all got the gauntlets. They all have this classic look from the comics. All right, on some more comparisons. This right here is the first Thanos statue I ever purchased. Way back in the day. I think it's made by Art Asylum. Or it could be Diamond Selects, one of their first pieces. I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but Art Asylum, I think, became Diamond Select eventually. Yeah, this is based off of the snap, when he snapped half of the lives out of existence. And it comes with the snapping glove. But I put the fist glove on there because I think it looks more powerful than the snap. But he's floating in the middle of outer space. I really like that. And it came all attached like that. There's no pegs or anything. Very classic Marvel Thanos comics. Not sure what scale that one is either. Alright, time for another comparison. Alright, here it is next to my favorite statue of Thanos that I own, and it's in my top 5 of every statue I own. It's the Bowen Museum Thanos statue. And I love it because it's so comic accurate to either Ron Lim or George Perez. And he doesn't even come with the gauntlet. He comes with the Cosmic Cube. That's right, for non-comic readers, it was the Cosmic Cube, not the Tesseract, like it was in the movies. And I just love the comic accuracy. It looks like it came right out of the pages. It doesn't have a huge, complicated base. It's just some technology there. And that's how it compares to this 1/5 statue. Not sure what scale Bowens are. I don't know if they're 1/8, 1/9, 1/7. But this is what it looks like next to a 1/5 Thanos. And then I'm going to come back with some more comparisons. So here it is next to some toys for your Marvel Legend collectors out there. This is the newest Marvel Legends Thanos. And for you pop collectors out there, I got the Thanos pop comic version. I also have the Diamond Select Thanos, the first really detailed Thanos figure to ever come out, but it's buried with all my Marvel villains display, so I can't bring that one out. So if you guys are legend collectors and pop collectors and looking to upgrade your collection to a statue, this is a nice piece to cut your teeth on. It doesn't take up a lot of space, and it's not that expensive, especially if you can get some rewards points or coupons. I think it was $500 and something, but like I said, I got $200 off with sideshow rewards points and stuff like that. Okay, now I'll bring up some more comparisons to other statues and characters. So here goes a 1/6 superpowers Tweeterhead Darkseid next to the 1/5 sideshow Thanos. Yeah. And they're around the same height. Thanos is supposed to be a lot shorter than Darkseid in the comics. But this Thanos way more ripped. He looks like he'd beat Darkseid's ass right here. They don't compare too bad together, even though one's 1/6 and one's 1/5. Alright, next up I'm going to bring up the XM 1/6 Darkseid. It's based off the Rebirth line. Now, that one, well, you'll see when I bring it up. Okay, now this is the XM 1/6 Rebirth Darkseid. Now, it is missing the arm because mine decided to be cute one day and just popped the magnet off the statue, and the arm came crashing down. So I'm waiting on a cargo container to be filled for, I think it's GFX. They talked to XM for me, and they're going to throw a replacement on the next cargo container, so I'm waiting on that. When that comes up, I'll do a review on this Darkseid. I was just about to do a review on this Darkseid a week before the arm fell off. I'm like, well, I can't review it now. So once I get the replacement, and you'll see that review. But Rebirth Darkseid is a much bigger character in the comic books than classic Darkseid. So that's why he's even bigger than the 1/5 Thanos. So 1/6 and 1/5. They would pair really, really good together. The paint quality on the body is better on the XM, but the quality on the head itself, the sideshow one blows it out of the water. The Thanos head is way better paint, and it's heftier than the XM head. But the statue overall on the XM feels like it weighs 2.5 more times as much as the Thanos one. XM makes solid statues that even their magnets that can't hang on to. All right, next I'm going to do one more comparison, and that'll be it for the video. All right, here he is next to the new Sideshow Collectibles 1/4 Darkseid. That's not technically 1/4. They just called it a maquette, so they can make it whatever size they want. So I was thinking about pairing these together because in the comic books, Thanos is like 6'8", and the modern Darkseid's like 10, 12 feet or 11 feet. So I think this might work, especially if I do the head switch out where he's looking up. Can be like they're squaring off. And I like how Darkseid has the Fallen Justice League, Hall of Justice, and he has the Avengers Tower. So it's like they just defeated each of the teams. Now they're going to go at each other to see who rules both Earths. So that's how I'll eventually display them. Once my Magi cases come in. Right now I got this 1/5 Thanos crammed into a little Magi case with my Darkseid statues. So that's just momentary to keep the dust off of it. And then once my wall of Magi cases come in, and I got one more case to go on here. So I got the size that it's one case, but it's double these DF60s. So I'm going to put it right on top and connect them together. And then I'll have more room to display my Darkseid and Thanos collection together. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.